Hey guys, you're watching Let's Talk About Prepping. I'm Tyler, your host, and in today's video, we're going to watch me make a backyard furnace out of a metal bucket, some plaster of Paris, and some sand. I've been learning up on this project on YouTube, and I think it could be fun and handy for preppers. People use these to melt aluminum down into things like key rings, or lead down to make bullets, or to break silver down for casting into fun shapes. And I think that these skills could be very useful for preppers, both as tradecraft and also to be able to melt silver bullion and flatware down into 1 ounce, half ounce, and 10th ounce bars and coins for easy trading. Now, that last idea is what got me ordering a graphite crucible, but now I need to cure it so that it won't crack when I melt silver using propane. And that's what this furnace is for today. Now, the fun part about this project is that it's very scalable. I made this smaller than the YouTube videos that were making it, and you can also make it much larger for economy of scale. Now, I'm not going to do this in an instructional fashion. I'm just going to mostly show you the process that I went through, because there are other videos out there that you can search for yourself using BackYard, clay furnace, or plaster furnace, and which do a really good job of showing you how to do this. I will point out that I use a higher sand to plaster ratio than the videos suggested, because the plaster is just a binding agent and the sand is what's really going to absorb most of that heat. I also want to point out how important it is to mix this very thoroughly, because you don't want any irregularities in the final product. So I spent quite as long as I could pinching up the plaster chunks in there to make sure that it was a very fine solution. But it's important to remember that plaster does start settling as soon as it gets wet, so it's important to move fast because it wants to start drying and setting into place pretty much immediately. Another addition of my own that I didn't see in the YouTube videos that I watched is coating my little sour cream container there in vegetable cooking spray as a separating agent so that it will come out of my plaster mold more easily. Here I'm using one of these cardboard tubes that I salvaged a week or two ago to pour a lid so that all the heat doesn't just flow right out the top of the furnace. Now, most of the designs that I saw for these were set up to run using coal as a heat source. And while I'll still be able to use mine for that purpose, I actually plan to use blow torches to provide the main heat source, because I feel that this will be a little easier for me to control, and I'll be able to add coal to sort of have it be a hybrid system, but it'll just give me a little bit more of a fine-tune ability. And also, propane can get just a little more hot and a little more direct than the coals can. And that's how you get a drill bit out when you're done for the day. Anyways, as of this voiceover, this furnace has been drying for a day. I'm about to go check it out and see if it's ready for curing. Anyways, I hope that this was interesting. Do stay tuned for a continuation on this project. Thanks for watching, everybody, and stay safe out there.